When you've been bullied at work, has anybody ever stood up for you? I can only think of one incident where that happened for me, where there were two women, two men. I thought I was friends with the two women and on good terms with the two men, but closer to one than the other. And then one of the women turned on me, and she would do very subtle things. That's why I talk about white collar bullying is very subtle and hard to nail down. But like every time I raised my hand or tried to contribute in a meeting, she'd cut me off. And then she started arranging like meetings and not letting me know. And I did call her out on it directly, and she denied everything. And I called her out nicely. I was like, let's take a walk. What's going on? But it kept happening. And so by the time it got to really obvious, where it was like just the 5-team meetings, it wasn't like larger meetings where I could be missed. The guy who I ironically thought I wasn't that close to was the only one who stood up and said to her, "Where's Anna?" He went to my office, got me, and brought me in. And the other two people who I thought I was pretty close to actually did nothing. And it's very rare to have coworkers step in at all in a workplace bullying situation. Research shows that usually people don't because they're afraid of becoming the target next, which is a fair fear. But the irony is, I have also been in workplace situations where I've seen people do nothing, pretend it's not happening, and be like, not my business, and then they are shocked when it happens to them too. Because when we normalize bad behavior, it keeps happening, and it does come back on us. So tonight in Module 5 of my workplace bullying course in school, I am talking about bystander intervention for bullying. We're going to talk about the risks, we're going to talk about strategies, we're going to talk about preventing lashback. We're going to talk about what you can do as a manager and what you can do as a peer. Tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. British Summer Time. It will be recorded, and school members will be able to see it if they subscribe. My school is linked in my bio. The first 7 days are free. So if you want to join the event tonight, see how it goes, you can join for free. And you can also see the first module for free. But if you want to see all the other modules, you're going to have to stay for longer than the free trial. It's the cost of a cocktail. It's $15. For all the work that's gone into this is a 6-module course. It takes me hours every week. I don't feel guilty for charging the cost of a mojito. And a lot of work to make this as valuable as possible and to have resources throughout the school curriculum. If you're able to join us, even just for tonight, the link is in the bio.